Welcome to Chasing Fabulous, the show where we embark on a glamorous adventure to uncover the secrets of true fabulousness. Join us as we explore the world of luxury, style, and sophistication, seeking out the people, places, and experiences that define what it means to live a truly fabulous life. Get ready to be captivated as we chase down the essence of fabulousness in every episode of this exhilarating journey. Every corner, every shadow, every light holds a story, a chance to discover something fabulous.
Thank you, audience. Linda, it's episode 8.
Episode
High
8.
five.
Woo!
High five it.
That means you've been doing this for 2 months?
I can't even, I just can't believe it.
I can't believe it either.
Like, I can't believe that we still have all this stuff to talk about.
I know.
You know, and we got so many more to do. There's so many more to do.
Well, I hope
There really
everyone's
is.
enjoying it and having
Yes,
fun
I
with
hope you
us.
guys are having fun. And so make sure you like and subscribe and share it with everybody because we need
Yes.
to get our viewership up so we can start giving stuff away.
Yes.
That's my main goal is to get the viewership up so I can give stuff away.
Yes.
Like, look at all the stuff I can give away. I can give away all kinds of stuff. You
Oh,
just
yes.
never know.
Yes.
All right. What did we do last week?
Well, we did our karaoke on Monday,
We did.
right? And then, before we came here on Friday for karaoke, we took Ernie out to dinner.
We did.
Where did we go?
We went, well, there was a dilemma because I wanted to go to David Burke's Salt Room in the Garden City Hotel, but Ernie put the kibosh on
Which I
that.
heard is fabulous, by
It's
the way.
fabulous. We
We're
need to go
going.
there because they have hanging bacon.
We have to go there.
They have hanging bacon.
Hanging bacon. No, I just heard from someone it's very
They
good.
literally have a little, like they have this piece of this board and they have a little clothesline and the bacon hangs off the
Wow.
clothesline.
Well, it was restaurant week.
It was restaurant week, so we wanted to
Ernie-
get that in.
Ernie
Linda and
picked-
Mark took us for Ernie's birthday.
And Ernie picked
Ernie picked Tom Steakhouse in Wantagh.
Wantagh.
Now, I've been there before.
Me too.
And it was really good.
Right.
Okay. And we're not saying, like, we are going to start doing restaurant reviews, but we're not going to say that, like, we're not saying that Tom Tom is bad because it's not. There was some issues.
I think because it was restaurant week that there
Yeah.
were some issues. It was packed. But I just think we got the price fixed menu.
Yeah, which
and
was
maybe
what?
that was something.
How much was that?
$46 a person. You got an
Yeah.
appetizer, you got an entree, and you got dessert.
Right.
Now, what happened to us with that? First
Right.
of all, how long was the wait?
Okay, so we got there. Our reservation was 7 o'clock, and we were seated right away.
Yes.
Okay. They did have, one thing they did have was a light up drink menu.
Oh, that was the coolest.
Oh
looking thing. I've
my
never
gosh.
seen
I
that
think I
before.
posted a picture of that on Facebook.
Yes, you did.
I'm going to show that next week when we talk about, I have some video. I don't know if are we doing video or anything? I don't think we're doing that. Anyway, let's talk about it. So, oh my gosh. So Mark got calamari, like,
That, was it spicy, like a peanut
Yeah,
sauce?
like a really-
calamari, and it was delicious.
wait, let me say, Tom Tom is a steakhouse plus
Seafood.
Chinese, like an Asian. It's like a fusion.
Yeah, but it's
Steakhouse
it's a lot of
fusion.
seafood.
Yeah, a lot of seafood in that. So so Mark got that. I got a
roll,
roll, which
sushi
I
roll.
love, like a sushi roll. What did you get?
I got that salad, which was
Yeah,
delicious.
she had a salad, which was lettuce.
It
Ernie
wasn't
got a
just lettuce.
meatball.
Do not listen
Ernie
to
got a
her.
meatball for his appetizer, and he said last night that it was the best meatball
He's
he
ever
had.
had. His only complaint is he wanted more sauce, but other
I'm
than
so
that,
confused. Like I
know.
that, and for Ernie to say something nice about a place to eat
know.
is shocking
I
because
know
he
that,
does not
yeah.
like anything.
But we did wait an hour for our appetizer.
We waited an hour.
But that
for
was
the
good.
appetizer.
So we
by
all
that time, it
liked
was
our
9:00.
appetizers.
Because we wanted to come. We always like to get to Paradise by 9:30.
Yes.
So we're like, it's 8 o'clock already, and then it took forever between the appetizer and the entree to come. Was
Right. So then we
Forever.
got the entree, which none of us really thought was great.
no.
My salmon was
I got
dry.
yeah. Your salmon was dry, which you said was great while we were there.
Well,
but then you fessed
I
up later.
thought about it.
Yeah.
What was underneath it was great. The risotto was delicious.
and you
but
had bok choy.
the bok choy, that was good. And you
Yeah.
got
I got spatchcock chicken with asparagus. The asparagus was good,
Right.
but it was very salty.
Right.
And then the spatchcock chicken was good, but it was dry. So I felt like it had been cooked for a while.
Right, and Ernie got the ossobuco, which he wasn't a fan.
No.
And Mark
I
got,
thought
well,
that
Mark
was
got
good,
the
though.
paella, but he said that was pretty good.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. And the dessert was great.
Dessert was great. Well, chocolate lava
Chocolate
cake.
lava cake.
mean,
I
how
had
could
the
you
apple
not like
crisp.
that? You had apple crisp.
Right. So overall, what would we rate it? I mean, it was restaurant week, maybe, because the last other times I was there,
Yeah.
it was good.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm not saying it's bad. Like, I don't want to go on and say that
No.
it's bad because it's not.
No, maybe the moral-
it's like an everyday place to go. It's nothing.
Maybe
like,
just
I
don't
would
go
not
during
put it-
restaurant week. I
Like,
don't
we
know.
kind of all at the table gave it a 7
Yeah, I think
out
we
of 10.
did.
Between 1 and 10, we gave
Yeah.
it a 7.
Yeah.
I kind of gave it a 6 because of the service, but then
Yeah.
it went to 7.
Yeah. All right. You
So-
know, live and learn. You know.
Yeah, we lived.
But we're gonna
we,
go
I
to
mean,
that
we
other
liked
place.
it. We,
Red Salt will go too.
Yeah, but red salt. Oh, David Burke, the salt. Oh my gosh, so good. All right.
So-
guess what day it is today?
Oh God, here we go. What day is it, Monica?
So, oh, by the way, I need to apologize for last week because I have the date wrong.
yeah, you were saying.
I said it was National Siblings Day and everything, and it was April 10th, and
You
it
said
was
April 10th.
I said April 10th, but it was actually supposed to be the 11th, and I got all the stuff wrong.
I
But
didn't catch
You know
it
what?
either.
It really doesn't
Yeah,
matter. Just
yeah.
watch it on the day before.
Right.
Well, you're not going to know that, but anyway,
Right.
forget it. All right. Guess what it is today?
What is it?
Today is DNA Day.
Oh,
I don't know what that means.
check your DNA.
East meets West Day.
Okay, that's nice.
Hairstylist Appreciation Day.
Oh, that's nice.
Stella, I appreciate you
Right.
more than you could imagine.
Joanne, I appreciate you.
There we go. We appreciated our hairstylist. License plate day. Oh,
We're paying
Hez
homage to
5404,
license
I
plates.
appreciate you. Hez 5404. I appreciate you. Malaria Awareness Day.
Oh goodness.
Okay.
Okay.
National Crayola Day.
Okay.
National Mani Pedi Day, which is a
Oh.
good idea because my nails are a disaster day. National Plumbers Day.
Oh.
National Teach Children to Save
A
Day.
lot of plumbers in my family. Go ahead.
National Telephone Day.
National.
National Zucchini Bread Day. There is a lot of days.
Yeah, I know.
Thank You Thursday.
Thank you, Thursday.
Thank You Thursday. Is it kind of a nice thing, isn't it?
That is a nice
So maybe we
thing.
should bring that on. We could bring that in the show a little bit. Thank You Thursday.
Thank you, Thursday. Yeah, I kind of like that. I like that.
World Malaria Day.
You said that before.
Oh, that was National Malaria Day. This is World Malaria Day.
Malaria Day.
So, but the most exciting day today,
Yes.
Linda does not know.
Okay.
And I got you something for this day. Today is National Penguin Day.
Is it? Oh, yay! Oh, look at that.
It says, always be yourself. Unless you could be a penguin, then be a penguin.
Oh, absolutely.
So this is for you.
Oh, thank you, Mug. Look how cute.
She was asking me before. She's like, what's in that box? I'm like, you don't need to know.
Oh, I should know when she says that it has something to do with you giving me something because she is a very generous person.
Yeah. So that's
Oh,
National
thank
Penguin
you.
Day. Penguin.
Penguin.
It's definitely Penguin
I
Day.
love him. Oh, thank you
All
so
right.
much. You're so sweet.
It's time for fun facts.
Oh, here we go.
Intro to fun facts.
Intro.
We're back. I was waiting for waiting for
You
like,
see him? He's so cute. Go
I was
ahead.
waiting for 12 minutes almost to say that.
Okay. No, yes, go ahead.
So today, in honor of Linda and Bobby,
Oh, Bobby.
today is going to be in Australia.
In Australia.
Kangaroos kill more people than sharks.
Okay, here we go.
And both of them have killed more Australians than any terrorist.
Really?
Isn't that shocking?
That is shocking.
Because I could not figure out how to bring the kangaroos and the sharks together, but I did it.
You did it. Well, I don't know much about kangaroos, so
Well, let me tell you about
I mean,
kangaroos.
let me hear about
Well, but here's the thing. The odds of being killed by a shark in Australia are 1 in 8 million.
it. Yeah.
It's the same likelihood of being killed by a kangaroo, even though kangaroos don't evoke the same fear as sharks.
They don't.
No. Kangaroos are the largest marsupials on Earth.
Are they?
Yes,
Oh,
they
that's
come
that's
in
a fun
many
fact. I never
shapes
knew
and
that.
sizes.
I never knew that.
Kangaroos are all left-handed.
Are they?
Yes. Together, a group of kangaroos is called a
I do not know.
mob.
A mob.
A mob.
A mob. I bet
Can you imagine if you saw a mob of kangaroos coming at you?
you that's a
Oh
question
my
on a
gosh.
crossword puzzle all the time. A mob of. I have to remember that.
mob of
I'll Make a
kangaroos.
mental note of that.
Wow.
A mob of kangaroos.
Some kangaroos can hop 25 feet.
Wow.
Now, you know how I always laugh about a third leg? Kangaroos actually have a fifth leg, and that's their tail, because they use their tail as a fifth leg.
I did not know that.
They do.
Oh.
And
kinda
then
like this
they
better than
sometimes drown their enemies.
Do they?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes, they do. And a couple other things that I read that I didn't put on the list, but I read it, is kangaroos can stop their pregnancy.
What?
Yeah. Like kangaroos, like they get pregnant and then they push out this little bean, looks like a little bean into their pouch, and that's the little baby kangaroo. But they can stop their pregnancy like before that happens.
Really?
It's very weird. And they have, and then that Joey develops in the pouch from a little bean like this big.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then sometimes, if the mother is threatened,
Yeah.
she'll pull out the Joey and throw it at the predator and sacrifice it.
Oh my goodness.
Kind of bad.
Yeah.
But listen to this though.
I'm
There
listening.
are more than 10 million kangaroos in Australia.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of freaking
lot,
kangaroos.
yeah.
I feel like there's more kangaroos than sharks. Don't you feel like that?
I suppose so.
I mean, I feel like that. I'm going to have to research that. Bobby, we got to research that about the kangaroos.
Yeah.
And then one day I'm going to show the video Bobby and I were talking about last week. All right, we got to go to a commercial.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Arthur Lee, founder, CEO, and inventor of LifeVac, a simple rescue device that can save a child's life in a choking emergency. All these people were saved with LifeVac. People may not realize that on average, 14 people a day die from choking-related incidents. Every 5 days, one of those is a child. As simple as place, push, pull.
To learn more, please visit lifevac.net.
All right. Is everybody having a good time tonight or what? That's what I thought. All right, so we are live, Paradise Studios, New York. Give yourself a round of applause for coming out tonight. Woo!
Okay, we're back. Yay, we're back. We're
The
back.
shark lady is back.
The shark lady.
The shark lady.
I can't get off the sharks, Linda.
No, you think? I mean, sorry, everybody. She loves sharks.
Linda, we're
What?
going to need a bigger boat.
Oh, good
Okay,
Lord.
so for today's segment 2, we are going to talk about the science of happiness.
Wonderful.
I know. We saw this
Wonderful.
and we're like, oh, let's do that.
Yes.
So I have a little video talking about the because there literally is a science behind happiness. I did not really realize this. You know, there's a professor of happiness at Harvard.
A professor of happiness.
Yeah,
Okay.
That would be a fun job.
Yeah, I'd say.
So let's look at the video, then we will discuss it.
Sounds good.
Hi, I'm Dr. Mike Evans, and this is a short whiteboard on happiness. It's kind of a crazy topic, and the philosopher in me feels the more we try and make it a formula, the farther away we'll get. It's also likely we all have different meanings for happiness: pleasure, being engaged, life satisfaction. In medicine, we call it subjective well-being, with many domains: work, family, friends, spiritual, contentment, control. So I'll leave it to you to know what happiness means to you, but I do think the science of happiness comes with some useful lessons. First is what predicts it. Well, the research points to a lot of factors, but three big picture players. First are your genes, your temperament or personality. Second are your life circumstances, things like wealth, where you live, health. Third are your life choices and behaviors. So of these three players, which is the most important? Dr. Sonia Lyubomirsky, a University of California professor, has tried to answer this question. And I think she will say these are very approximate, but about half is predicted by your genes, 40% by your life choices, and only 10% by your life circumstances. So this is interesting. I do think there's a line in the sand. So for example, lifting people out of poverty would give a lasting bump in well-being. But for most, we think if I just had that new car, higher salary, bigger house, new lover/partner, I would be so much happier. But the research says that sure, there is a boost with the new car, a new hockey stick, a new marriage. But after time, so with a car this might be a few months, and the generally accepted time with a marriage is about 2 years, the new becomes the norm, and our happiness quotient drops back to what it was. The fancy name for this is hedonic adaptation. But perhaps the observation is that happiness doesn't come from getting something we don't have, but rather from recognizing and appreciating what we do have. Or that happiness is best pursued by extracting the most possible from the present before turning one's attention to the future. Some would call this mindfulness or living in the moment. The second big lesson is about your life choices. The good news is they are mostly in our control and overlapping. So expressing gratitude, being more forgiving, meditation and mindfulness, exercise, investing in quality relationships, kindness, altruism, and doing things for others, compassion, having good flow, where you have a kind of spontaneous joy from being fully absorbed in a task, minimizing thinking traps that make us feel bad about ourselves. All of these can work with our factory settings to increase happiness levels. And don't underestimate their effects. Let's take one, having good relationships. The Grant and Glueck cohort trials have been following two groups of men, one advantaged and one disadvantaged, for over 75 years. And when they looked to see what most predicted being a healthy, happy octogenarian, well, it wasn't middle-aged cholesterol. It was middle-aged satisfying connectedness to family, friends, and community. And there are many nuances we are just figuring out. For instance, dosage. Dr. Lyubomirsky showed in a small trial about counting your blessings, where you list what I am grateful for, helped when it was done once a week, but not so much 3 times a week. So in the end, I think, sure, if you want to buy something cool, go for it. It might even give you a short-term bump in well-being. But maybe also consider investing in a few things that have a longer-term effect, a happiness portfolio, if you will. You may have a set point, but just like your risk of heart disease, you can alter this a lot by doing things differently. Hopefully this helps. I'm grateful that you listened and watched. See? I feel better already.
We're back! And we're really, really happy!
I really like that, Monica.
Wasn't that a good video?
That was a great video.
I watched like 5 or 6 different ones, and I loved this guy. I thought this guy said everything in that we needed to know.
What we were just talking about in the car.
Yes.
And the biggest word I took from that is mindfulness.
Yes. And you know what's really funny is one of the videos I
to be
watched
mindful.
yesterday, every one of the videos about happiness said, you need to be mindful. Now, I have to tell you, I've always had kind of a weird relationship with the word mindful. It's like the word woke. I do not. I'm like, I don't know what this means, and I don't understand it. And it was very good because mindfulness kind of meant meditation, like really thinking about what you're doing and thinking about your reactions to things and thinking about your, what you're doing. And so mindfulness, I'm okay with the word mindfulness now. I just wanted to let you know.
I'm glad to hear that because that is a good word.
It is.
You have to be mindful. Like I said, what I say to you before, be mindful of our time, show and stuff. It's just using your mind to benefit you.
Right.
To do the right thing, to be grateful. He said it all. Be
Right.
mindful of your blessings in life.
Right. You know what I thought was interesting? He said about the being grateful, and he said, you're grateful. You think about what you're grateful for every morning. I mean, I kind of do that. I get up in the morning or whatever at night. But he said, you make your list of things you're grateful for if that's something that you do in a journal or whatever.
Right.
A lot of people do that.
Right.
And he said, it's better to do it 3 times a week. than to do it every day. And I thought that was very interesting
Yeah.
about the happy. But you know, happiness means things to different people. What do you think happiness means to you?
Happiness to me is remembering I am so blessed with a great family, friends, a lot of things. I count my blessings. That's what makes me happy. Because you could go off, you know, like crazy and say, oh my God, I'm having a horrible day, This morning when you couldn't find what you were looking for. You know, if you stop, just stop yourself and say, okay, this is a blip in my day.
Pivot.
Pivot. And it might work, it might not. You may still be aggravated, but if you say to yourself, wait a minute, I'm going to find what I'm looking for. I got to remember, though, I got a good life. I'm doing a show today. This is great. You're being mindful of what is good, and all of a sudden you might have found your stuff. I don't know. I just find that if you throw that positivity in during all this turmoil, things get better.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's hard when you go crazy looking for something to say, okay, but I'm blessed, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I feel like I'm a pretty happy person. Like I am
Yes, you
normally
are.
not upset. Like I'm normally not upset. I don't know that I've always been like that in my life. Like I've lived like 10 different lives, 10 different ways. I've changed my location, my life, my everything, you know. And I have to tell you, and I'm gonna one of the things we're gonna talk about at points during this is I'll fess up. I'm in AA, and I've been in AA for 4 years. I've been sober on January 1st. I was sober 4 years.
That is amazing. That
And
you're sober 4
honestly,
years.
when I think about my happiness, ultimate happiness started that day.
Yep.
Because that has taught me more about myself and my life and how to be than anything in my life. I literally think everybody in their life should have to go through AA before they get out of high school. Like I literally believe this because if you look, no, it's the truth. You don't have to. It's not about drinking. It's not because drinking is a symptom. Drinking is not the reason. Alcoholism is not because you're upset about something. It's a symptom of really deeper things. And in that, you learn how to deal with those things. Like one of the things that I learn and I have to practice every day is expectations breed resentment. Okay.
Absolutely.
So,
Yeah, I agree.
and I've done that. I did that with my sister. I do that with a lot of people because I am blessed with a lot of gifts. Okay. And it's not bragging or anything like that, but I'm blessed with a lot of gifts. I know how to do a lot of different things. God has given me the ability to do that. Okay. I can come on here and do this show. I can be authentic. A lot of people cannot do that. But my problem is I was expecting them to be like me. Okay, I was always not a good boss in my business because I expected people to know things that they didn't know.
Right.
Okay, so if you expect something and then the person fails, what do you have?
Right.
You have a resentment against that person.
Of course.
Yeah, you might be like, I shouldn't really be upset with them, but you really are inside.
Okay, but let me interrupt you just for 1 second.
So-
I told you what makes me happy. What gives you happiness?
What gives me happiness is I have the ability to be authentically myself. My family and my friends give me the ability
Okay.
to be truly myself. I have had unique opportunities to do things that a lot of people have not been able to do. You know, I've been able to do this. I've been able to, like, when I think of something, I can actually accomplish that.
Okay.
And that's what makes me happy.
Okay.
You know, it makes me happy. My I have the best family.
Yeah,
we're just
it's-
very close.
yeah, it's
I have
wonderful.
the best friends. You know, and everyone is supportive.
And of course, our health, being healthy.
And being
Because
healthy.
you don't have your health, what does it matter?
Right.
Your health is your wealth, I
Right.
always say. I know I repeat that.
Right,
it's
but
true.
but the mindfulness is not something I've always practiced, to be honest. I really
you do
haven't.
now.
I am very, I do. I
Okay.
should say I do.
Right.
But
But
I do
happiness-
the best that I can
It's
do.
amazing how happiness, the definition is so different. A lot of people, like I was saying in the video, materialistic things. People want a new car, want a new house, you know. but it's temporary. It's a temporary fix.
I loved how it said that
Yeah,
because it's
it's
so
a
the
temporary
truth.
fix. You think
Like you're like,
about
oh
it.
my gosh, I need this purse, which we do. There's a lot of things we need. We don't need it, but we
No.
want it, right?
Yes.
We have them.
But long term, your friends, your family, your health.
Yes.
You know.
And it's funny that we didn't say, when we asked each other that, nothing was material.
No. And we do love our bling.
Listen,
you know.
we love all this stuff.
We love it, but that doesn't
We
sustain
love being
us.
fabulous.
Our family,
No.
our friends, our health.
being authentic,
Being
able
authentic.
to do those things is just, I mean,
So it's interesting.
God has
Hopefully-
blessed me, and if I'm trying to figure out how to say this, but my life is better than my wildest expectations since I got sober and went to AA. So if you know anybody that is struggling, or anyone, if you're struggling, please reach out. I'm happy to help. I mean, and one of the things that makes me happy, and it will make you happy, is helping in other people. Okay? Because
forward,
it takes you out of yourself.
Right.
If you're sitting at home and you're worried, oh my gosh, this, oh my gosh, that's happy, go help someone else.
Yeah.
You're going to come right out of that. And then you're going to feel good about helping that other person. And then it's kind of like a stone rolling downhill, right?
Yep.
And I've always kind of been like that. Like I was like, oh, I'll do your party. I'll do that. And maybe sometimes at the expense of myself, so I try to keep an eye on that. But anyway, I think that was good. I mean, I feel happy.
Yeah, well, there is a science behind happiness.
This is happy. This makes me happy.
Yes. This
It makes me happy knowing that you guys are watching, that we possibly could help someone, or that we're making somebody laugh. That makes me so happy.
Especially when we talk about sharks.
Yes. I love shark.
I think
I'm gonna
everyone
bring
knows
video.
that by now.
I'm going to bring that video of me scuba diving and seeing that 7-foot nurse shark. I'm going to
you
bring that. I'm
should.
going to show that video. All right. Oh, we're over. I want to go to commercial, and then we're going to come back and talk about something else.
Okay.
Me llaman Dan Pablo y hace más de 20 años me enamoré de una colombiana. Viajé a su país y conocí un estilo de café muy distinto, muy especial. Ahora tostamos cafés excelentes, con alturas y microclimas diferentes, resultado en una taza muy compleja y muy rica, un sabor nuevo en el mundo. Fue un éxito. And I even got to keep the girl.
Hi, I'm Gretchen Rossi.
And I'm Arthur Lee, the creator of LifeVac.
We're here today to announce that to date, LifeVac has saved hundreds of lives of people who almost died due to choking.
People may not realize that on average, 14 people a day die from choking-related incidents. Every 5 days, one of those lives is a child. That's why I created LifeVac.
And as a new mom, and from housewife to housewife, I felt compelled to share with you the discovery of this life-saving device.
LifeVac is a simple-to-use airway clearance device. Just place, push, and pull to save a life.
And it costs less than it would take to fill up your car with a tank of gas. Imagine being able to save a life for less than $70.
To learn more, please visit lifevac.net.
That's LIFEVAC.net.
Please don't allow one of your loved ones to become the victim of choking accident.
Guess what, Linda?
Are we back?
We're back. Oh, so something happened during the break. We have to tell you what Bobby told us. So Bobby came out and told us the story. You say the story. So Sophia Loren.
She lost some jewelry. She was out with somebody, he said, with another gentleman.
Yeah.
And she got very, upset that she lost her jewelry. And he says, Sophia, why are you so upset? She said, I lost my jewelry. I lost my jewelry. He says, why are you getting so upset over jewelry? All right. He says, that's not, where did we come from? We came from the ghetto and in Italy. Why are you getting so
love
upset?
your accent.
No, I love her doing the Italiano accent. So what does he say? I'll give you the line. What does he say to her? What does he say?
Sophia,
Sophia.
don't cry over something that can't cry for you.
Right? Right?
He said, it doesn't even know you.
Right. It doesn't know you. You're crying over jewelry,
We thought
lost
that
jewelry.
was pretty great.
Because you think about it, when we lose something, break something, like,
Yeah.
oh my God, like the world is coming to an end. But you're crying over something
and I like
that's
what
an
Bobby said. He
inanimate
said
object.
she said it was a part of her.
Yeah,
But that stuff is not. It's just something.
right. So I like that. Bobby, getting deep today. I
Liked
love
it, Bobby.
Love
Good
it.
job, Bobby Bob. All right. Today we're going to talk about superstition.
Oh my God, you should have played the song. That song.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I should have done that, but I didn't do an intro video to superstitions.
That's okay.
But, well, let's watch this little superstition video, then we can talk about it afterwards.
Okay, sounds good.
What do Ponce de Leon, Alexander the Great, and Jason Giammi all have in common? Superstitions. What are superstitions? Why do we even believe them? Although there are a lot of weird superstitions out there may be psychological benefits to believing them. Let's find out why. About 25% of people consider themselves superstitious, but it's probably more than that. Do you say bless you after someone sneezes? Why? Well, it's polite. But how did this become a thing? Some say this tradition dates back to the ancient Romans, who thought that when you sneezed, your soul was ejected from the body and a blessing was the only way to protect it from being stolen by the devil. Another theory is that Pope Gregory, who became pope after his predecessor died from the plague, would say God bless you whenever someone sneezed as a way of wishing them good health. Another theory is that some believed your heart would stop beating for a brief moment during a sneeze, and a blessing encouraged the heart to start beating again. You good?
I didn't get it.
Don't you hate that?
Yep.
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Superstitions are all around us. Next time you're in a tall building, check out the elevator. 80% of high-rise buildings in the US don't have a 13th floor. Lufthansa and Air France don't have a 13th row. Fear of the number 13 is called triskaidekaphobia, but that's mostly in the West. In much of East and Southeast Asia, you'll find tetraphobia, fear of the number 4. In the Chinese language and its subgroups, the word for and the word die are pronounced almost the same. See it.
Gesundheit.
Thank you. So, superstitions are universal. We've all had those days where from the moment we wake up, we're grumpy, annoyed at the whole world, and everything seems against us. We call this waking up on the wrong side of the bed. This is another one that comes from ancient Rome. Romans like to wake up on the right side of the bed. Literally. They believed that all things on the left side were evil or sinister. In fact, the word sinister comes from the Latin word sinistra. So waking up on the left side of the bed was literally a sign of sinister things to come. And if you're having a bad day, you can always say, tomorrow will be better. Then you say, knock on wood. The superstition to knock on wood appears to date back to the 19th century. Some believe it has beginnings in religion with the crucifix. Others say that trees were seen as harbingers of good luck and knocking on them chased demons away. Yet another claim is that the expression comes from an old children's game from the UK called Tiggy Touchwood, which is essentially a game of tag. Now what?
Touch wood.
Don't be an infant. Superstition is found everywhere in society, and there's no place that's more prevalent than in professional sports. Baseball is known for cheering crowds, hot dogs, and
Steroids.
well, yes, that too. Players and managers are notoriously superstitious. If players are on a streak, they don't wash their caps. Some wear mismatched socks. In order to break a slump, Jason Giambi would wear a gold thong. Now, I don't know if he always got a hit, but he always felt sexy. Now, nobody had more extreme superstitions than relief pitcher Turk Wendell. He made sure to never touch the foul lines. He would actually jump over them. And each time he took the mound, he had to have 4 pieces of black licorice in his mouth. And after each inning, he brushed his teeth.
Sounds like OCD.
It does, but psychologists don't see them as connected. And people with OCD can't not do the rituals they do, or it causes them great pain and anxiety. That's why it's called a compulsion. Superstition, on the other hand, as long as it's not taken to the extreme, is not considered a problem. I mean, your mind is a powerful tool, and if crossing your fingers improves your memory, do it. If writing a symbol in the dirt improves your golf game, do it. You're probably not channeling a supernatural force, but you are actively and mindfully forcing yourself to focus, to be present, to quell your anxiety. And controlling anxiety is healthy. So by all means, throw salt over your shoulder, knock on wood, and say bless you when somebody sneezes. You may not be saving their soul, but psychologically speaking, you might be, in some small part, saving your own.
We're back. I'm not superstitious about being back.
Okay, good.
That was such a good video,
Yes,
right?
that was
I
good.
love that guy, and I love that little fish. I thought that was very cute. So he might have other stuff, so we might have to. I hope you guys like these little videos. I'm trying to keep them short, but I love them because it's everything is like condensed, and then we
Yeah.
can talk about it afterwards.
Yes,
I kind of like the way that
I
works.
like
So I hope
them.
you guys like the
I
way
like
that
them.
works, because I do. But oh my gosh, superstitions! How crazy!
There are so many of them.
There are so many. We have this whole list of so many of them that we were talking about. What is the one that we
Pick one
never
out.
place two mirrors opposite of one another?
Now, why is that?
Putting two in front of each other opens a threshold for the devil.
See, a lot of them is seated in the fear of the evil
Yes.
stuff. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
seen that reading through them, and even on that video.
Yeah. And I was talking about, like, I saw this other
Fear.
video that was talking about, like, they did this study and they put people in a room and they had all these buttons and you had to push the buttons in a certain order to make one of the buttons light up. So all different people did it, and then they all came up with certain ways of making the button light up, right? So they would do it in a sequence, and they'd be like, "Oh, that's the way to do it," and they did that, and then, "Oh, that's the way to do it." So there was all these different people. You know, somebody would jump on their one leg and then jump on 2 feet and then maybe put their arm in the air.
So many.
And
So
then
many.
the light would come on.
Yeah.
But the funny thing so that was what they thought was going to happen to make that end result, right?
Okay.
Well, what it really was is the button just lit up randomly.
Oh.
So it was really interesting on how these superstitions came
Oh,
apart,
there's
because
so
it's
many.
like, oh, well, if I do this, then this is going to be the result.
There's so many. There are
Oh my
so
gosh,
many.
there's so many. There's so many. Never shake hands or kiss across a threshold. In Moscow, if you kiss or shake hands with somebody across a doorway, across 2 different rooms, then your lover or friend will become your mortal enemy.
Goodness gracious, really?
So, like, I guess as you're walking in a door or something, now I'm going to find all these superstitions. Now I'm not going to do any of this stuff. I mean, it's kind of makes me nervous now.
Yeah.
What about never allow the broom to touch the feet of anyone you know?
Wow.
In Afghanistan, if you sweep the floor and your broom touches the feet of a loved one, one of your parents will die.
I have to tell my in-laws this one.
What's that one?
All right, this one is about bread. Now,
Oh.
my family, my mother-in-law loves bread. Our whole family loves bread. Don't place bread upside down.
Oh, I thought that was an Italian one.
It is.
Oh.
But I'm saying we eat a lot of bread.
Yeah.
In Italy, it's considered bad luck to put bread upside down, either on a table or a basket. The most popular explanation is that the bread represents the body of Christ, and so it needs to be treated with respect. Now, I'm thinking about how much bread we eat, how many times we must have done that. Now we don't know this. I'm going to have to tell them that.
Yes.
We have to
Oh,
respect.
You better
We
never.
have to have respect with our bread.
Yeah. Well, we were talking about the Italian ones on the way
Oh,
on the way
gosh.
to the show. We were like, well, what's the one? Don't break the pasta
I don't know if
in
that's
half,
a
or
superstition.
is that a superstition, or is that just something
I don't,
that you're not supposed
I don't
to
think
do?
it's just something you're not supposed to do. We did it in my family, and Mark's like they never did in his family. So I don't know. I have to look that up.
Yeah.
I think that's just something you just don't do.
Yeah.
You just don't do that.
Well, and then, I mean, you got the normal ones, like step on a crack, break your mother's back. But I have to tell you, I don't step on cracks.
Yeah.
You
What
know,
about the
I mean,
railroad
some of this
one,
stuff is
too?
so
I know.
ingrained in your brain.
I know.
That you don't, that you don't do it.
Don't sing at the dinner table.
Oh, why is that one?
Singing in the Netherlands during dinner means that you are singing to the devil and praising him for your food. I'm telling you, a lot of it is
them
out of
are
fear.
Yes,
and
fear.
fear
You said that
of
yesterday.
the devil or evil. I'm telling you, a
Yes.
lot of this comes out
Yes.
of fear. Yes.
And fear, and then, yes. So
Yeah.
I like this one. Don't go home right after a wake.
Why?
In the Philippines, you usually make a pit stop after a wake to shake off the bad spirit, whether it be going to a fast food place or even a coffee shop. The idea is that you need to keep the bad spirits away from your house and that you can't let it come in.
See, again, there's some fear involved.
Yeah.
I know. There are so many. I mean, a lot of us.
Oh my God. What about this one? Never stick your chopsticks straight up. In China and Japan, poking your chopsticks straight down into your food is a huge taboo. Not only is it rude, but it makes the utensils look like incense sticks that are used at funerals. Oh, sticking your chopsticks down into your bowl invites death. So make sure to be mindful of how they're placed. So next time you go to the Chinese restaurant or Asian restaurant, don't put your chopsticks straight down. I think I knew that though, but I don't think I knew why.
I don't know. I've never heard that.
You never heard that?
before.
I think I knew that.
How
but
about
I
don't
know.
enter a room with your left foot?
What's that one?
In Spain, walking into a room with your left foot will bring you bad luck. Instead, lead with your right foot.
Oh, that's going to be hard. I'm going to have to remember that one.
Yeah, I know.
Shoot. Oh, you know what? This one I've heard about Italians too.
What?
Don't cheers with water.
Oh, that I've never heard. Why?
Sometimes when you're designated driver, it's necessary to cheers with a cup of tap water. But in Germany, if you cheer with water, you're actually wishing death on the people that you're drinking with.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I saw that somewhere on a TV
I
show.
have
Somebody
never
said that.
heard that.
I've seen that
Never.
before.
We all know about not opening the umbrellas inside, right?
Oh, what does it say about why,
Well, a
though?
fairly universal superstition. It is bad luck to open an umbrella before you head outside because bad luck will rain on you.
Oh.
This came from the British in the 18th century when waterproof umbrellas were told to cause injury if opened inside the home. That's what I always thought, that it, but evil will come raining down on you. See, again,
Yeah.
it's out of
About
fear
evil.
and evil. Right.
Keep your shoes off the table.
Well, yeah.
Not only is it gross, but in Britain, it's considered bad luck because it symbolizes the death of a loved one. There's death again.
Death. See,
A lot of them are death.
I know. Don't chew
I mean,
gum
itchy palm about means you're going to come into some money.
Really? Listen to this one.
Oh,
Don't
and
chew
if
gum
it's
at night.
What?
When you chew gum at night, according to Turkish legend, it turns into the flesh of the dead.
What? That's craziness.
Holy cow. If really, think about it. If we all followed these superstitions, would we even leave the house?
No,
for goodness sakes, my
we would
goodness.
not.
What's the moral of the story? Don't live your life in fear. Don't believe in all
Right.
these
Well, we were talking about salt,
superstitions.
putting salt over your shoulder to make sure that.
Yeah, when it falls on the table, you're supposed to do this, and I've never known what that's
probably
all
has to do with the
about.
devil, or
Yeah,
maybe your
probably.
food's going to be poison or something. Okay, we got to make a little. So that's our superstition.
Yes.
I thought that was good. I like that, Sue. I like that
Very
about
interesting,
superstition.
yes.
Okay, we're going to go to commercial. We'll be right back. We'll be back.
Crafted with care, worn with pride. Discover the unique charm of handmade jewelry at Poppy Lane Gifts and Decor. Each piece at Poppy Lane is a testament to craftsmanship and style, designed to be as unique as you are.
Whether it's a gift for a loved one or a treat for yourself, find something that speaks to your soul. Step into Poppy Lane today or visit us online and adorn your life with pieces as extraordinary as you. Poppy Lane Gifts and Decor. Uniquely yours, uniquely you.
We are back. Woo-hoo. I danced on that one.
Yes,
I chair
you did.
danced.
You did.
Hey, guess what we're going to talk about today in the last segment?
Could
What
it
it's
be
gonna be
something in this vicinity here?
Could it
that
be?
Catches my eye.
Could it be turquoise?
Yes.
It could be.
Could be.
Yes. Linda and I love turquoise. And the funny thing is about it,
Love it.
the first video that her and I ever did together to test out we did a video at her house and we did it on turquoise.
Yes, we did.
And talk about freaking hilarious.
Oh my gosh, that was funny.
It was so funny.
Yeah.
What did we say at the beginning? We're like, what do we call it?
I don't remember.
Not real turquoise. We're not saying that this is real turquoise because it's not.
I forget what we said, but we did say something to that effect.
It was
that
funny.
wasn't real.
Anyway, we both like turquoise a lot. Yeah. And what I wanted to talk about is, I wanted to show you some of the stuff that we have. And all of this stuff is handmade in our store. So just so you know that. If you buy something on Temu or Shein and it's turquoise, it's not going to be real turquoise. Just saying.
Yeah,
just saying.
Yeah. No.
But turquoise is a color too. So
Yes.
who really cares? Right? We're mindful of not caring
unless
about
you're
it,
looking
right?
for authentic turquoise, which would be very pricey.
And I wanted to show you some of the things because I wanted to show you how versatile turquoise is.
It is.
Because usually people will wear it with black, right? Or you'll wear it with white in the summertime.
Yes.
But turquoise isn't just country western in the west or the south. It's not that.
No.
Like there's so many different things that you can wear turquoise with. I want to show you, I wore this yellow jacket today because I wanted to show how good turquoise looks with the yellow.
Yes.
It looks so good.
Looks fabulous.
Yeah, it looks really, 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 oops.
It
I am
does.
so bad at trying to figure out where the camera, I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, so we have, this one has the earrings with it. It's very dainty.
Yes. But it's eye-catching at the same time.
Yeah.
Because of the color.
Yeah, and I brought you, I love this one. Joan made this one. This is one of my favorite
with the
ones.
dragonfly.
With the dragonfly. It's one of my favorite ones.
That's beautiful.
Oh,
and that's a lighter shade of the turquoise.
See,
yeah.
I don't know how to do it. There,
You
I
got
do
it,
know how to
you
do it.
got it.
Okay, so I got to push it. Well, you know what would be great if I looked at my camera, which is right there.
I thought you knew
because
that.
I forget.
That's okay.
I forget
That's okay. I
things.
think you're forgiven. It's
So
okay.
I love this dragonfly necklace. This
beautiful.
is so gorgeous with that. And look at the different colors of the turquoise. It's all different colors.
Yep.
This is my cross necklace, which I showed a couple weeks ago when we were talking about jewelry, or crosses. But I love this cross. I've had this for such a long time.
Yeah,
I've had this for the longest time, and I love it. I wear it with all kinds of stuff, you know. And then, but look at the different colors of turquoise that
different
are
shades
out
of
there.
it,
There's
yeah.
different shades. We love this. I love this dark, almost a matte. It's almost a matte color, right?
Yes.
Look at this one with the little Buddha.
The Buddha one is
Love the
adorable.
Buddha
So
one.
cute.
Yeah,
That's
this
cute.
is I like the silver ones. And you can actually wear it with gold
And
too.
you have a gold one.
Yeah, I
here,
have a gold
too.
one. I have a
Yeah.
gold bracelet like this with turquoise on it too. And then I just brought some blouses to show you the different colors. You can why don't you hold that
I'll just hold
and
that
see.
for you.
Look how good turquoise looks with orange and red. Because red and blue are complementary colors, so it just looks so good.
Yep.
And then anything that you have that's tan, let me get both of these down so that we can look at them.
Turning it the wrong way.
That's all right.
Thank you.
We can put it on the floor. Here's this one.
Okay. I'm just going to put
Yeah,
this
just put it
right
there. It's
here.
fine.
And
And then this is a
one,
dress.
this
It's like a
this
tan
is
dress. I
really
love
pretty.
that. I love that little wrap dress.
Yeah.
It's good, but look at that with the long
Yeah.
neck. And that's the one with the turquoise. That's the light colored turquoise.
Yeah, it's the light colored turquoise.
That's such a great summer dress. You can wear it with a jacket. You can wear it. Well, I don't know where I got that. Maybe Boston
Beautiful.
Proper.
That's
I get a
beautiful.
lot of clothes from Boston Proper. Have you ever bought anything from Boston?
No,
Proper?
I haven't. But
I love their
this is great.
clothes.
This
They
is
have
great.
great, the quality is really,
It's
really
beautiful
good.
too. It looks
And then this
Oops.
is,
Oops.
this
is
shirt
falling.
actually I got from Boston Proper. I love this shirt. I love it. I love this shirt. Oh, I forgot to button it. I know
It's
I was
okay.
going to
It's
do that.
okay, but that's
And this white leather jacket I got from Jackie. The photographer, she had it
I
when we did our
remember
photo
when we
shoot.
did
I'm like,
our
I'm
photo
buying that
shoot,
from you.
Yes.
But
You
look
have
how
a
nice that
necklace?
looks with the turquoise, with turquoise. But
Turquoise
look how
with
look how it looks with the green.
Yes, it's very nice.
Like it's not clashy. So I really couldn't think of any colors. What color does turquoise not go with?
Not much. Not much. As you can see, you have yellow here, you have green, blue. Goes great with black. It goes great with the tan in the summertime. That's what I love, wearing turquoise.
I wish we had something purple.
Yeah, it could go pretty much with anything.
I think it could go. I don't know if it could go with purple.
I
would have to try it out with the
purple
purple
and the turquoise maybe with a bit.
Purple
See what
and
you're
turquoise
wearing
together.
That looks great.
Yeah,
because those earrings go beautiful with that jacket. Look at that. So I mean,
look at
there's
the earrings.
so
These
much
earrings
you can
are
do.
really good.
Yeah, those are great.
Look, camera. Look. You can see that. Yeah. So, well, and the story about Linda was telling the story before.
What was I telling?
About forgetting things. This was terrible today. Okay, today I was going to do the segment on turquoise, so I actually was really good, and I did everything yesterday to get ready for the show because I never do. And this morning I'm like, oh, good. I only got to get ready.
Trying on jewelry.
That's good. And
yes, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. And then I'm like,
fun.
all I got to do is just pack up the turquoise stuff. And we'll go.
Yes.
So I go to get in the suitcase with the stuff in it, and guess what? It's not there.
Oh my God, that's a horrible
It's literally
feeling.
nowhere. I was up. I was down. I looked in every drawer of all my, and I have lots of drawers with jewelry in it. Trust me. And I was looking and looking and looking. I was sweating. I was freaking out. I had talked to Linda. I'm like, oh my gosh, we're going to be late. And I hate being late.
Which I didn't know why.
Yeah, you didn't know why, but she knew I did something. So I pivoted.
You pivoted.
Exactly what you said. I said, okay, Monica, you got to calm down. Yes. So I pivoted. I said, all right, I'm pivoting. And I had a few pieces, so I was going to bring a few pieces. So then as I'm getting my shoes on, I look on the coffee table, and there is a box.
What was that box,
The
Monica?
box had the pocket Jesuses in it from last week.
Pocket Jesus.
And I thought, I didn't look in the pocket Jesus box. And I did look in the pocket Jesus box. And guess what pocket Jesus brought me? All of the turquoise jewelry was in the pocket Jesus box. Because when we got done with the show of the crosses, I had that bag with me. And then I just threw it all in that box and I covered it up.
Thank Jesus.
Thank you, Pocket Jesus. So Pocket Jesus is going to be with us.
Every week.
Every week. Every week he's going to be in a different spot.
Yes.
So I was kind of thinking it would be fun. I might put Pocket Jesus on the set somewhere. And if you know where Pocket Jesus is, I might send you something.
Oh, that's so nice.
Like if you send me a comment and says Pocket Jesus, if you're like the first one to send me the comment that says where Pocket Jesus is on the set, wouldn't that be fun?
I think that's fair.
I really want to give stuff away. What does matter? I want to give stuff away. Come on, people. Let's do some interaction so I can give you some stuff.
Right, and you got a lot of good stuff. But everyone should have a pocket Jesus.
Everybody should have it. Well, we said that last week.
I know, we can keep saying it. It's okay.
If
you talk about sharks enough, we can talk about pocket Jesus.
Maybe if you find Pocket Jesus, if you're the first one to find Pocket Jesus, then you get a Pocket Jesus.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah, sounds good.
What do you guys think? All right, let me know what you think about that, because that would be really fun. So it's only a couple weeks. Next week, Linda and I are going to Ohio. My nephew Chase is getting married. So Ernie can't go because he can't get off work. Jessica can't go and the family can't go because she's in a teaching class, and that's like one of her test days, so she can't go. So I said, Linda, come with me to Chase's wedding.
And maybe I'll see it this time, because last time it was so foggy.
Last time we went to Ohio, it was so foggy, she literally did not see anything. She goes, I can't believe we went there for 4 days, and I literally did not see anything.
I couldn't see a darn thing.
We took her to the farm. She has pictures she got on the big tractors.
Yes.
Like, it was really fun with my brother. So next week, when we get back, we will, not next week, but the week after, when we get back, we will show pictures from Ohio and from the wedding. It'll be fun. We're going to do the flowers. We're doing the bouquet. I'm doing the bouquets.
And this will be the first time I go to a wedding at the fairgrounds.
Yes. So it's going to be at the fairgrounds in Paulding, Ohio. Don't come unless you're invited. But a lot of you that are watching in Ohio are already invited. So there you go. But it's going to be very fun. and I'm very excited. And my sister-in-law Angie is wonderful, and I'm very excited that we get to hang out.
Yes.
And we don't really have to work that hard. Because usually when I do a wedding, we have to work really hard.
That's okay. I enjoy it. I actually
Yeah.
enjoy doing that stuff with you. So.
Yeah. So it's
Great.
going to be really fun. We're going to drive, and it takes like 9 hours. So we're going to go and then stay overnight at the hotel. And
Right.
I like to break it
Sounds
up
good.
because driving 13 hours is very long.
I know.
So anyway,
We got to go.
I can't believe we got it. How is it? It's so fast.
Well, you're already over, hun. We got to go.
I know, but that's just because of that video. Anyways, have a wonderful week.
Have a great week, everybody. Fabulous week.
Have a fabulous week. And we will see you next week.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.